Well, folks, we're going to try it one more time. It now says I have an excellent connection. So, I'm back again. Not going to give in. Not going to give in, people. Not giving in to them trying to keep us. There's 750 on the screen. And I want to thank you guys for the last 10 minutes. And man, are they trying to keep me out of you guys hearing what I have to say. Welcome. Yep, never give up. No, I will not. No, I won't give up. I will not give up. And I'm going to watch this ending close today, everybody that wants to stick out with me. You can see now twice. Just then I came back up and wham, they cut me right off. And I don't know why all day long for 5 hours I was able to show you everything perfectly without any interruptions whatsoever. But all of a sudden, what do I start talking about? I start talking about this Yahoo and about manipulation, and I start showing about disinformation, and all of a sudden my channel gets squashed back, throttled back, and disconnected. Twice, folks. They don't want you to. They can't handle the truth. They can't handle the truth, people. They can't handle the truth. And I already told you, folks, don't be surprised at all to see once this breaks over 750 for it to possibly explode. The fireman, hey, you're back. Sorry, Yahoo unplugged you. Yeah, they don't like me, man. They don't like what I'm saying to you. They didn't like that at all that I started exposing that, did they? Somebody was listening in and somebody said, pull the plug on Catfish, pull the plug. We can't have everybody seeing what he's showing you. You guys can't see that Yahoo's trying to deceive everyone. Yep, one more time back pod in. Yep, and I guess I can't talk about Yahoo anymore. All right, right? Because somebody's listening, somebody doesn't like what I'm saying. And somebody decided to take my channel from almost 1,000 views today and stop me at 994 views. And that, because see, they know that more people, what happened, the Kenny Hut, was that I started exposing Yahoo for being deceptive. And I got squashed for doing it. I got throttled back. And I got my channel shut off. They all of a sudden, after 5 hours of programming today and broadcasting today, when I started exposing what was going on with Yahoo, they started throttling me back. And they were telling me that no one was getting my signal, not enough to get your signal anymore. And if you don't restart your software, that you're going to be disconnected. And they didn't like me telling you that. Apparently, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I mean, it seemed awfully odd, every one of you that are here with me now, that I had 80 people on the channel with me at the moment that I was telling about Yahoo, and then suddenly I got stifled. I've been broadcasting without any stream interruption all day long today, and the 80 or 90 people that were here with me at that time was watching and listening and going, oh my God, he's right. Look what they're doing on Yahoo. And all of a sudden, bam, here comes the thing. And now look at my condition. Excellent condition. Look at this. I'm going to show it to you, folks. Get over here, you sorry thing. There it is. Look right here. Look at this. Excellent condition right here. All right. Excellent. And that's what I was seeing for 5.5 hours today. Excellent condition. And all of a sudden, I get squashed back when I start talking about Yahoo and about what the game they were playing, right? Connor, US 80 would have changed the world. Good thing they shut us down. That's right. Like 80 would have changed the world, and they shut me down, folks. Probably the Food and Drug Administration for that underwear incident. Oh my God. I love every one of you people. Look, we're getting to watch the last 5 minutes of the price running up against them. Their deepest desires and nightmares have come true. And I got news for you, folks. Not only is it going to end up here at the number that I called it at the end of the day, I told you it would probably end at 749. And look at them trying to hold it there right now at 749 with 5 minutes left. But listen, folks, after these options are all burned away and expired and the 3 trillion in options is gone, wait till you see what happens to SoFi in the after hours today, people. Yep, they tried to. That's right, Trey. Yep, we need a 750 close here. Yep. You guys know what they tried to do to me just now. They all did not like what I was showing everybody. And all of a sudden, YouTube came on there and they pulled my plug, people. All these puts are getting burnt. We're killing it. Yeah. All the puts are getting destroyed and we are killing it. They tried to shut you down, but they could not. Does the options end at 4? Yes. They have 4 minutes left, folks. 4 minutes left to get themselves out of these positions, and they're all going to expire, and they're going to be worthless. And don't you be surprised at all to see what happens to SoFi come Monday morning when it opens at either 755 or 766. And hey, listen, so after hours could be volatile. It sure could be. It could be. As a matter of fact, I want to warn you all now about what could happen Monday morning, okay? Monday morning, don't be surprised because these shorters that didn't get out today will try to exit on Monday morning. That's my prediction. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. All right. Thank you, honey bunny. Yep, pretty much. Thank you. Don't be surprised at all if they don't try to come at us Monday morning, okay? On Monday morning, only in the pre-market, they could be hitting us hard, and then the first right out of the gate. But after that, where we get to buy in possibly, and I could be wrong, they may not have a chance. It might just open up at 755 and just keep going up, 770, 790, up over 8. I don't know for sure. But I've seen their tactics before, their nasty tactics, and I wouldn't be surprised at all for a Monday morning try to run it back. Wouldn't be surprised at all. But what I will tell you is that after that little manipulative move that they might try on Monday morning, it's going to be all over, folks. Yep. That's right. They might give us just one last buy opportunity on Monday morning, and then it'll be all over after that because Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I say nothing but higher lows every single day, and higher highs will be achieved. And I could be wrong, but I don't think so. And so here we are with 2 minutes left. And isn't it interesting that this morning when the price was at 722, I told all of you that I thought the price was going to end today at 749. Isn't that interesting? That after the price was at 721, where I had told N. Clark to put his buy order in, I said, you better have your buy order in at 722. And I hoped that he had done that, but he didn't do it. He didn't put it in, he said. He had to get back to work, and he didn't get his order in. But I said, go ahead and place it now because don't wait until lunchtime. Catfish, I'm telling you, they kept it at 750 for options. Monday is a whole new story for SoFi, and I'm going to say we are close to 9 by Friday next week. We'll be over that, I think. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Folks, here we are today. We're in the very last minute of trading, and you can see them desperately trying to stop the price at 749, and I called it that they would do that. I absolutely said that they would close the price today at 749, just like I called the NASDAQ and the Dow being up after Wednesday. I called this price right here they're trying to close it at now. I absolutely called it. 100% I called it, and this is going to be the price right now and closing at 750 or 749 right now, folks. And I nailed it again, folks. Close at 750, folks. Whoa, I knocked my screen over here. Ah, yeah, baby. Now, here's what I want you all to understand. God, dog it. Get the heck up here and stay up here, you stupid, silly thing. All right, here's what I want you all to understand, everybody. We've been seeing options all try to hold it back. That's huge for the bulls with that option. Yeah. Yep. LFGGGG. Yes, indeed, folks. Friggin' called the close. Called what was going to happen with the NASDAQ and the Dow. I absolutely called every bit of that, folks. And I want to thank you all today for sticking with me through my downtime when they tried to shut me off today. They didn't like what I was telling you, did they? They sure as shit didn't like what I told you today. They didn't want me to tell you what I told you today. They didn't want me exposing Yahoo for their deception. And they decided, in my opinion, and the timing was just too odd, that all day long I had an excellent signal without any interruption until I started showing you what Yahoo was doing, everyone. And then all of a sudden, oh, you're not getting enough signal. Oh, we might have to end your stream. Oh, the weak signal's too weak. Viewers might experience buffering. They didn't like what Catfish was telling you. Now that's purely and simply, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I don't think so. Yep, Mr. Monsters. Yep, Danny Campos. That's huge for bulls, that option. Yep. Danny Campos. Trying to tell what you that has a picture of that you're showing right there. I can't really tell what that is. Mr. Monsters, that's last SEC dipped to 746. I think I saw, but it had recorded 750 on the close. Yep. The fireman. The one fireman, TH1 fireman, says it's an underwear conspiracy. Chef's kiss. Thank you very much. It's a chef's kiss emoji. Thank you for letting me know that. Well, each and every one of you, I want to thank you for coming back to the channel for the last close to watch it close at the almost exact penny that I said it would today. Dang, I'm getting good at this, folks. I'm getting good at this. You'd have to admit, I'm pretty good at calling it out. I not only called out the manipulation of the market on Wednesday and Thursday and said, don't be surprised if mysteriously everything starts to climb. But I want to go over here now because I told you, wait till you see in after hours. And what usually happens, everybody, right in the after hours, as soon as the market closes, they have orders in to sell 1 penny, 2 pennies, or 3 pennies below the current price. This is what we see almost every day on Sofi after hours. The moments after the market closes is a massive bunch of sell orders put in 1 penny, 2 pennies, or 3 pennies below the current price. Well, let's go refresh the page right now and see if that's what's happening today. 1 penny below, people. Yeah, the predictable shorties. But I got news for you. They don't have enough there to hold it there because it just went back to 749. So they sure don't have 500,000 shares at 748 for sale tonight, do they? And even if they did, they already all just got bought. And the price is back up to even. But you can see here this manipulative effort, 0.7% down. And folks, they're using 1 share at a time to do it with, okay? All right, just so you know and you're very aware of it. And I want to thank you all. David Blowy, you hit your refresh button, closed at 749. Don't matter to me. That's the number I said it would close at. Everybody that was here heard me say it. Every single person here that was here, and I mean hundreds of people today, heard me say that the price was going to close at 749 today. Yep. Feels good to know what they're going to do exactly and how they're going to do it, and I called it today for sure. I absolutely did. And you guys all know on Wednesday, I told you that the market was being manipulated down and that it was going to run like the wind after Wednesday, and I was right. My God, folks, let's just go see how much the Dow went up since Wednesday's low, just to make you all realize. Let's go and see how much the Dow went up since Wednesday's low, okay? Let's go see what happened on the Dow. And it was actually, I guess, Thursday morning was the lowest that it was. But we're going to go over here to the historical data on the Dow, and we're going to go look at it right now. And the lowest it was on Wednesday. And you can see, actually, it was Thursday morning. They even stayed a little into it Thursday morning. But even on this day, folks, look at the low this day at 37,132, and it ended up at 37,2666. What do you know? 37, and look at the volume, how low it was compared to the day before and the day after. See how low the volume was to manipulate that down to that price? But then the next day, folks, the Dow was at 37,122.95. Well, today's high of the Dow was 37,933.73, 37,933.73 minus 37,122, 37,122.95 equals 810 points. The Dow went up since I told you it was being manipulated down. 810 points. And I called that, and you all know I called it. Every one of you knows that I called that. 810 point gain to the high today. Wow. After they tried to tell everybody that everyone was scared of the market on Wednesday because of retail sales being higher than expected in December. And I said, folks, what happened here is the shorts that are shorting the market and the hedgies that are hedging short positions on the whole market, they got caught off by that news and they had to run the price down that day and get out of those shorted positions. And they did, because after they scared everyone out and made fear and intimidation, the sky is falling. After that, look at that, 810 point gain. God. Wow, everybody. So do you not understand how manipulative this market is now by seeing that right there? And folks, that's not all. You can see the same thing happened on the NASDAQ too. Look at that. Let's go to the NASDAQ and let's go over the historical data on the NASDAQ. And what was the low on the NASDAQ? Right here on Wednesday, 14,706. And look at the NASDAQ high today, 15,310.97. 15310.97 minus 14,706.23 equals a 604 point gain at today's high after Wednesday's manipulation, folks. Well, there you go. I think I've proven my point. I don't really need to say anything else to you, folks. You can all understand. It becomes very, very clear that that was manipulation on Wednesday, and I told you it was. So congratulations, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being back here this afternoon to watch the closeout, today. And now let's go back to the Sofi main page and see where the price is. Is it 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent? No, it's up. And it's rising, people. And I told you, don't be surprised to see it run up this afternoon, all right? Don't be surprised, everyone. Do not be surprised to see this price continue to climb, because just as it was manipulated down to 722 by those hedge funds and institutions that wanted in today for the final low price, and I'm going to go now here to SoFi institutions just to see if it's possible that if any of the institutions bought more today. Let's go see if they did. Let's go see. Nope, 742 now. So the one that got out, I don't know, must have been a shorter, must have made some good money on the run up. I don't know. It doesn't make any possible sense to me whatsoever. But I tell you one thing that I like here is seeing these massive candlesticks here at the end of the day, buying 456,000 shares at 337. Yep, Harry Toe. Yep. Did we pick up more institutions today? No. Well, we didn't lose. We lost one institution today, and I don't know that that was a somebody that decided to just make some quick day in, day out money, because you could see yesterday if they bought it at 722 and they sold it this morning at the high today, which was what was the high today? They sold it at 750. Then maybe they made a bunch of money and said, "Yeah, I'm out," and they sold that one position, which is possible. They could have come in long just to day trade it today. They might have bought it this morning at 721 and then sold it at 750 just now. I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't blame them at all. But I tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see this number possibly even change this afternoon. And I'm not going to be surprised at all either to see the price rising in the after hours today after all the market manipulators got out. That's right. Do not be surprised at all, folks, to see, and it's very unusual at 10 after closing to see the price already green, isn't it? Very unusual. You almost never see that with SoFi. And I want you to pay attention to what's happening now in the after hours. Look at that 10-day moving average that just crossed up over the 50-day. And look at the trajectory of the 10-day moving average that just changed at 409 and started rising, everybody. So you guys need to be aware of what's happening here, and it's started today. I called it today when I took pictures with my phone. Look where the low was, and look at the price still rising now. And what a surprise, everybody. What a surprise, huh? To see the price rising in after hours, and I called that too. So here today, I took a picture when SoFi hit its low of 722, and I did not capture a picture of 721. I didn't get that, and I don't know that I would have, but I also took pictures, and I cannot believe I didn't get. I think I got 721 on the video I took. Let's go and see what it says. Everybody. Hey there, it's Catfish Tyler, and I am videotaping this moment in time. It is right now 11:50 a.m. on the 19th, and I want you all to witness. I believe it's the 19th. I think it is. Yes, it is. January the 19th, and you can see the lowest SoFi price that may ever be achieved again in the history of this stock market. And I'm showing it to you now because I want to have it all down here. I'm coming over here to show you on my channel that we've got right now all these people commenting, and I'm taking video recording of this as well because I want to have it for history's sake. So there you go. I got you, Eric. I got you, Lee Armstrong. I got you, Anthony. I got you, Turnaround, N. Clark, Dylan. Hey, I got all of you. There you go, everybody. And Dylan's telling me that Bitfarms just broke below $2. I'll scoop up some more shares at the end of the day. Awesome. All right. Hey, folks, look at that. We captured it. We got it on film. Great day for all of us longs who are waiting for earnings in just 6 trading days. The first earnings call that's going to be made by SoFi announcing GAAP profitability. So that's it for this video. I just want to record it. And by the way, by the time I got done, the price had gone from 722 to 724. So very cool to have captured that today. And unfortunately, I guess I did not get a picture like I was hoping to of 721. I tried, but it must have hit that number for a fraction of a second. I did have an order fill at that price, so at least I'll have that to hang on my wall, everybody. But I want to thank you for being here with me. Yep, we recorded it all, folks, for history's sake. We recorded it all for history's sake today. So congratulations, everyone that was here with me. And look at the price going right on up in after hours, just like I said that it would, because all of those options have now expired. and they weren't worth a dime. All right. Yeah. Yep. They weren't worth a single freaking dime. And now look at the ascent continue this afternoon, which I presumed would happen. And I guess I'm just getting lucky on these guesses, everybody. Just getting lucky. That's right. Yeah. Yep. Hit your refresh button. Close at 7:49. Well, folks, I see where it is now at 7:51. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for being here with me today. And I'm going to be saying farewell now. I got some things I got to take care of, some business I got to take care of. Congratulations to everybody that bought with me on the low today at 721 and made a 30-cent gain. Now, I want you to know something, folks, that obviously with the price green today, that I made money on my Sofi shares. But I want you to know how much I made since I shot that video, okay? How much money I gained since I shot that video. I was buying at 721 and 722, 723, 24, 25, and I now have 55,890 shares. Well, folks, look where the price is now, 30 cents higher. Let me tell you what that means to me. I'll tell you right now what that means to me. 55,890, 55,890 times 0.30 cents equals, you see that number right there? Let me get it over here so you can see what it means to me to see this price having gone from $7.21 today up to $7.51 in after hours. $16,767. Holy smokes, everyone. That's a good day. That's a good day of profits. And all because we bought at the low. And that's just the way it goes, everybody. I want to thank you for being here with me again today. I'm very, very grateful. We'll take one more peek at the screen and see if this thing's just going to keep going up as I presumed it would. We're going to refresh this page now, and it's still at 751. And let me ask you a question. Who's going to sell now? Who is going to sell now that wouldn't have already sold today at $7.21? Who is going to sell now 30 cents higher than the price was this morning? Nobody. Danny Campos, salud. See you Monday morning. Have a wonderful weekend, Catfish, and everyone. There you go, everybody. And now I'm going to say the same thing to each and every one of you. And I want to thank you for being here. And you can see the price, $7.51. Let's go over here now. And we're going to put up right here. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that. I'm going to get this screen back up here where I can get my image bigger. And you know what we usually like to do is have a nice cold beer today at this time of day and celebrate our gains, all right? But I'm not going to do that today. I'll have a beer with you on Friday morning, okay, when we get up, all right? Yes, indeed, everybody. So now it's time for me to say farewell. And as I always do, I want to thank you for being here and being on my channel with me and hopefully learning something again today that you might not have known about Sofi. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here and hitting that like button and telling others about Catfish Tyler and getting more people over here on the channel. And I also want to say that I hope you have a very wonderful weekend. I hope you have a very safe weekend. I hope you have a very prosperous future. And most of all, that you're in good health. Because as I always tell you, that's the most important thing, folks, is your health being good. And last but not least, you know what I'm going to leave you with? I hope that you are surrounded with love because you deserve it, everyone. And by the way, see this ring right here? Oops. There it is. Keep the faith, everyone. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. All right. I'm done now. I want to appreciate it that you're here. And I want to say again, I hope that you're surrounded with love. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday morning.